Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea and I am a Children's Services Assistant with Clearview Library District. I want to welcome you to a very special edition of Getting Crafty this week. So what I'm doing this week is I'm doing the tie-in with the challenges that we have going on for Summer Adventure Program. This is challenge number 4 and it is entitled Not Too Hot, Not Too Cold, Just Right. So what we're doing is we're picking some sort of treat or meal or something from a book that we have read. And you can either find a recipe and recreate it, or you can create your own. So the one that I came up with that I thought that I would try is from Roald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, so I'm just going to read you a couple of excerpts from it, give you an idea of what I'm thinking about for this treat. So in chapter 7, they discuss Charlie's birthday present. Happy birthday! Charlie smiled nervously and sat down on the edge of the bed. He was holding his present, his only present, very carefully in his 2 hands. Wonka's Wimple Scrumptious Fudge-Mellow Delight, it said on the wrapper. So he sits there, he thinks about opening it and eating it and sharing with his grandparents. He looked down at the candy bar. He ran his fingers slowly back and forth along the length of it, stroking it lovingly. And the shiny paper wrapper made little sharp crackling noises in the quiet room. So, Wonka's Wimple Scrumptious Fudge-Mellow Delight, cried Grandpa George. It's the best of them all. You'll love it. So he goes on to talk about how much he loves this chocolate bar. He eats it for his birthday. And then, a few chapters later, he's looking for that golden ticket, right? So, in chapter 11, entitled The Miracle, Charlie entered the store and laid the damp dollar bill on the counter. One Wonka's Wimple Scrumptious Fudge-Mellow Delight, he said, remembering how much he had loved the one on his birthday. So the shopkeeper grabs it for him. Charlie grabbed it quickly and tore the wrapper off and took an enormous bite. Then he took another and another. And oh, the joy of being able to cram large pieces of something sweet and solid into one's mouth. Then on the next page, he gets his change back from the shopkeeper and he asks for just one more. I'll have just one more of those candy bars, the same kind as before, please. Why not, said the shopkeeper, reaching behind him again and taking another Wimple Scrumptious Fudge-Mellow Delight off the shelf. He laid it on the counter. Charlie picked it up and tore off the wrapper. And suddenly, from underneath the wrapper, there came a brilliant flash of gold. So, it's a very special treat for Charlie because he gets it on his birthday and because that is the bar that he gets the golden ticket. So, when I was thinking about the recipe, I was like, what does that sound like to me? It sounds like an inside-out s'more, right? So, I'm going to create my own recipe. All right? So, what we're going to ask you to do for this one, I'm going to walk you through the steps here in just a few minutes. But we want you to make your own recipe or recreate one that you find from a story, from a book, okay? And you're going to snap a picture of your creation and send it to submission@clearviewlibrary.org. Submission@clearviewlibrary.org. Or you can tag us on Facebook or Instagram using the hashtag #ClearviewAdventure, okay? So, let me tell you a little bit about what I did for mine, okay? So I have some Reynolds wrap here, a pan that I can put my creation in, some graham crackers, marshmallows, some chocolate chips. I have some semi-sweet here. You can use whatever you want. If you want to recreate this, it's totally up to you. And then I have some pans and a spatula, okay? So over on the oven, or on the stove here, I've got 2 pans. The bottom one has some hot water in it so that the chocolate doesn't melt or get nasty and crusty and stuff. So it's called a double broiler, okay? Have your parents help you with that. But what you want to do is you want to heat up the water and then put some chocolate in the top pan, okay? So that's what I have going on here. Got my little spatula, keep it stirring around. I have some marshmallows that I'm going to do for about 30 seconds in the microwave, okay? Probably about a cup or so. So we're going to get those cooking, and then I'm going to take my graham crackers and put some chocolate and stuff on them. And then I have one that I created earlier, so I'll pull it out and show you the finished product here in just a second, okay? So just be very careful when you're dealing with hot stuff, okay? I'm going to take this pan off. you have a towel, go ahead and sit it on there so it doesn't hit your counter, okay? And then just take your spatula, it's got some chocolate on it, and I'm going to put some chocolate on the front and the back of this graham cracker. Okay, put it on there nice and thick if you want, however much you want. It is a marshmallow delight, so whatever is going to delight you. So I've got a good layer of chocolate on there. I'm going to sit it on my aluminum foil so that once it gets cold, it'll come off there. And then I'm just going to put a little bit more on the other side. So we've got chocolate on both sides of this graham cracker here. Okay, and then make sure you're tasting it. Make sure it's tasting good. Go ahead and pull your marshmallows out of the microwave. And you'll see that they're kind of crusty in there. Go ahead and take the same one. We're going to eat all of it together, so it's fine. You can use the same spatula. Kind of pull it out there. It's going to be a little sticky. Do your best. Pull it out there. You're going to want to put it on top of the graham cracker that you just put some chocolate on. Okay, so this is going to be the marshmallow part of the Fudgemallow Delight. Okay, so you're going to stick it on there, kind of spread it out. All right, so you can see we've got our chocolate, our marshmallow going on there, a little bit layered. Okay, then you're going to take another graham cracker. And kind of like I said, it's an inside-out s'more, so you're just going to put a little bit more chocolate on there. Pop it on top of your marshmallow. Squish it down, make sure it's nice and layered. And then you're going to take some more chocolate and just layer it on top of there. Really easy, really fast recipe. Something you can do at home. If you want to try something else, definitely show us what you're interested in making. Okay. Extra chocolate, just throw it on top of there. Layer it on. Alrighty. So, I'll show you there. We've got chocolate, graham cracker, marshmallow, more graham cracker, more chocolate. Kind of just fill it in there, okay? Pop this in the freezer, probably 3 or 4 minutes. Shouldn't take too long to cool it down, make it hard. I'm going to pull out the creation I made earlier, show you guys what we've got here. So, there it is. Looks wonderful, right? Let's take a look. Peel it off the back of there. Oh, look at that scrumptious bar I made. Doesn't that look delicious? Doesn't look perfect, but if you wrapped that up in a nice little wrapper, put a gold ticket on there, that's Charlie's treat. All right, so there it is. Send your submissions to us at submission@clearviewlibrary.org. I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with. I hope it's wonderful, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a try. Pretty good. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a good day.